Previously on TVSins. Yeah.
Where am I?
We accidentally replaced your heart with a baked potato. You have about 3 seconds to live.
Garnet.
Amethyst. Pearl.
Excitement? Also, I'm loving this straight-to-it intro with zero commentary on what the is going on, but are we skipping over this incredibly brief visual of Amethyst? I had to pause with surgical precision to see this deadly cuddle puddle. Also, does Amethyst regularly wake up out of a dead sleep, pull down her shirt, show her chest gem, and say her name? Is that kinky? I think it's kinky, and this is a kid show. Steven obviously went to the Cookie Monster School of Eating Things, and I'll never understand how it's so hard to get food into your mouth. These potato chips are brought to you by that weird old Nancy comic strip you used to read to your grandmother after the glaucoma got so bad she had to start smoking 6 ounces of weed per day. What, too dark? A comic was weird, man.
You're back!
An odd thing to say in a pilot episode, since we've never been introduced to any of these characters prior to this. Oh look, a fashionable belly bag. Back in my day, these were fanny packs, and this is a sin for dumb fashion choices. I understand budgetary constraints, but there wasn't enough to give Steven normal-looking teeth. Looks like he has 2 pieces of mozzarella string cheese in his mouth. What is Garnet doing back there? Does she also have X-ray vision? Because seeing clearly out of stained glass is really hard.
You look like a clown.
What is up with these 2 gems here? Just seconds ago, they were encouraging this poor bastard, but now they've suddenly turned into bullies straight out of the other Steven universe? None of this home looks structurally sound. The support trees are resting on rock, the stairs aren't attached to bracers, and the plumbing is very concerning. Dude, if there are any cracks about this kid's weight, I will not be having them, considering they live 10 feet away from a donut shop, and that has set him up for failure.
The thing!
What thing? Blatant irresponsibility on the part of your gem sister? That thing?
What are they anyway? Witches or ghosts or something?
I'm all for being an asshole, but let's have standards and use the special donut tissue when handling the goods, you monster. Also, considering Steven simply said,
Just give me 3 donuts.
how did Lars know what kind to bag up for him?
Aren't they all like hot girls? You're not exactly a hot girl, Steven.
That's racist. This time travel device is so goddamn convenient that I'm convinced Tony Stark invented it overnight.
Steven, why are you such a butt-face?
Moments ago, Garnet was defending Steven to the crystal gems.
You look like a clown.
Don't make fun of Steven.
And 3 minutes later, she's calling him a buttface? Am I supposed to be liking these people? The righteous gemstones! Oh no, the something monster thingy is gonna do some evil to Vision, and the stakes are super high because of a device literally known as the Thing. Look, this show may be awesome, but it sure didn't get off to the most auspicious start in terms of plot development.
What's your excuse?
Oh, the buttface comment was a plot device so that Steven can do something interesting in a battle. So rather than depend on character congruity, we're okay with Garnet being a bitch to her buddy and needing to have a snarky comeback in order to defeat the evil skull and save the world. Did I get that insane?
We can't get close to it, but we've got to check out its hair things.
You sure? Seems like it's now content to hang back and not do anything while you're hatching this plan. Maybe just wait the motherfucker out.
No! It's okay, Steven.
What the what? I know we're in fantasy land here, but they've been extremely concerned with that ancient artifact, and now that it's destroyed, they're just like, whatevs.
Are the crystal gems.
Sure, yeah, I can see a strong resemblance to the pilot.
We'll always save the day.
And if you think we can...
Oh god, this is so sugary sounding my teeth hurt and my soul is trying to rip free from my body and hide in the dark shadows of my YouTube awards. What a terrible place for a population to develop. When the tide rises over the barriers, everyone's gonna be swimming for their lives. No. Someone is spending way too much time putting cupcakes into cookie jars. They're obviously very good at it because none of the frosting is disturbed, but what a serious waste of time. Also, if I buy a cupcake, do I get the cookie jar too? Am I supposed to carefully reach in and pull out the cupcake without disturbing the icing? I can't do that.
I'm sorry, Steven. I guess they stopped making them.
Stop making them!
Sadie takes time out of her busy work schedule to play a good old-fashioned round of the pronoun game. In this universe, pop is called soda, and this reignites one of my least favorite debates. Soda, pop, coke, who cares? Drink water and shut the f*** up. Also, what is the donut raging about? Does he hate rectangles? Do shapes enrage him? Will he be able to reconcile his own emotional turmoil as he stares into the mirror every day realizing he is a shape and there's no escaping this reality?
Not lion lickers! Nobody likes them! They don't even look like lions!
Steven would be universally great at TVSins. Also, what is this? Crab juice? What sort of sick universe happily endorses liquid crustacean? Also, this sign on the wall. Who's Joe? Isn't Joe coffee? This beverage is clearly soda. Or pop. Or I'm back at the semantic wormhole again. Where's that time device thingy?
Well, if you miss your wimpy ice cream so much, why don't you make some with your magic belly button?
I'm not one to make fun of style choices, but I will make fun of someone who is making fun of style choices, especially when they choose to elongate and put larger holes in their earlobes.
You were too good for this world.
If the freezer's cold enough for Steven to draw on it, shouldn't it have an impression of his lips now too?
All that matters is that Steven is happy.
This is how kids become spoiled.
Cookie Cat! He's a pet for your tummy!
If there's a more obvious munchy appeasement to stoners watching this on Cartoon Network at 4:20 in the afternoon, I've yet to see it.
Breathe. Don't force it.
Yeah, and try not to poop yourself either.
Things said during childbirth and threesomes.
Wherever I need to summon my weapon, it just happens.
I don't know what all these vignettes are supposed to mean to the bigger picture, but I do know the picture of my pants just got bigger.
Again?
Clearly Amethyst is an asshole and has destroyed their property many times, so wouldn't Lars immediately look at Amethyst and call her out for her shenanigans? Or at the very least demand she replaces the trash can? Also, earlier we saw the store's shelves stocked with holy cake and fried dough, but clearly they aren't selling their inventory and having to throw away massive amounts of food. This is not okay! Make less food or give it away, for f***'s sake.
So I'm supposed to work really hard and not try it all at the same time?
Article 3, line 7 in the TVSins Employee Handbook somehow makes its way into this episode. Obviously, between the pilot and the first episode, there were some creative changes. In this case, Garnet summoning her weapon got a serious downgrade when they removed the sweet circlets.
I summoned my weapon by eating ice cream!
Or you're just lactose intolerant, but that would probably be a different weapon and it would definitely be shooting out of the opposite end. Also, glad we're having a show out there for kids where eating ice cream is what makes you stronger. Popeye wasn't great, but at least it promoted eating one's vegetables.
We could really use Steven's shield right about now.
Maybe summoning your own weapons would be a good thing to do right now. You know, instead of thinking about the kid's shield that he clearly hasn't been able to control since this show started.
We need to save Steven!
Uh-huh. And for some time now. Maybe less talking and more of that saving stuff. You know, I'm just realizing that their house is nestled into the statue inguinal space, and I'm all for that.
Why isn't it working?
Damn, for such a short show. These scenes seem to go on for f***ing ever.
Don't worry, Steven. I'm sure someday you'll figure out how to activate your gem.
But does he need to? He's done heroic superhero-level feats without having his gem activated. He leaps off buildings with no injury. He can outrun massive monsters, and he is strong enough to swing a small freezer with laser lasso accuracy. Maybe remind him of those abilities when you're comforting his fragile ego.
You know, that's breast milk.
We are the Crystal Gems.
Ooh, gems adventure. Gather and glitter.
You look like a clown.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?
Well, if it isn't Steven.
Yes, Steven! Look out!
Aren't they all like hot girls? You're not exactly a hot girl, Steven.
Well, the jerk store called. They're running out of you.
Oh, I should have said that. That's really funny. They don't even look like lions.
I'm melting! Oh, what a world, what a world!
We should probably
Call the damn exterminator!
Gems. Weapons.
All right, I finally beat Gary.
I think I ate too many cookie cats.
Wubba-lubba-dub-dubs! Yeah!